Hi everyone. Today 13.1 has officially dropped, and with it a bunch of balancing, fixes, and even additions have been brought to the game. Without any delay, let's get into said changes. With this update, 079 got some balancing changes, quality of life changes, and more done to him just in general. SCP-079 has a new intro, as you may have saw at the beginning of the video. Do note though that it can be sped up via the fast intro option or just skipped altogether by pressing any key. Doors locked by 079 now produce a loud sound, crescendoing into them powering down. The crescendo can only be heard by 079, but the whirring sound itself can be heard by humans. Locking a closed door now costs a fifth of 079's current maximum AP, meaning the higher the level, the higher requirement to do so. When the closed door is locked, 079's AP will eventually drain out as normal. Locking an open door, however, will only cost 10 AP with no AP drain whatsoever. 079's door lock cooldown is now the same for all doors instead of being door specific. It's now calculated by a default of 3 seconds, plus how long the door itself is locked for, divided by 2. XP for termination assists have been changed. Class D now grant 30 XP from 40, Scientists grant 40 from 50, Guards grant 30 from 25, and MTF/Chaos grant a whopping 50 from 30. Terminating someone via the Tesla gate now grants double XP. Blackout usage now costs 25 AP from the usual 15. Switching between zones and elevators now costs less AP, with switching to a nearby zone or elevator travel costing 10 AP. Also, if you skip a zone when swapping between them, it'll cost 20 AP per zone skipped. Finally, using speakers now only halves AP regen instead of pausing it entirely. Following the pairs test that I actually covered in a recent video, 106 has received tweaks to his ability to camp and to one-shot kill people. 106's base health and Hume shield got buffed a little, with him now having 2200 health and 350 Hume from his previous 2300. 106's max Hume shield has been nerfed quite a bit, however, from 900 to 750. 106 now has a breathing sound that constantly reveals his position. It can be heard from up to 7 meters, which is about half a hallway. 106 can't go through 079's containment doors when it's locked anymore. Humans that escape the pocket dimension are now permanently traumatized, as in the effect, not literally. Well, hopefully anyway. This can be cured by taking SCP-500, and fun fact, the traumatized effect actually has a new visual effect and new sound effects when in proximity to 106. Give it a listen. 106's attack has been reworked quite considerably, with 106's first attack now only doing 30 damage, with an ensuing 72 damage over 20 seconds from the corrosion effect. The damage from this corrosion effect can be temporarily blocked if a green candy is consumed. If 106 attacks a human that has the corrosion effect, they will then be teleported to the pocket dimension, while giving 106 a power bonus. If 106 attacks a human that is traumatized, which, as previously stated, is permanently applied to anyone who escapes the pocket dimension, they will be instantly killed, also granting 106 a power bonus. Going into stalk is 0.6 seconds longer, while getting out of stalk is 0.6 seconds faster. As long as 106 is actively moving, the cooldown for stalk in Hunter's Atlas is double the speed, and he regains his power even during said cooldown. SCP-049's sublevel has been overhauled, including new hallways, armory loot, medical loot, and drumroll please, the new spawn point for 173. SCP-018 now speeds up slower, but its maximum speed has tripled. Because of this, the maximum damage has been reduced. Also, 018's prediction system has been improved, meaning it hopefully won't glitch into the back rooms anymore. Northwood also changed the textures of 939's first-person view model, meaning their hands are now in color instead of being in black and white. The double shot attachment for the shotgun now fires 16 pellets instead of 24, requiring you to hit all your shots to instantly kill someone. There's a new indicator on the player list displaying the amount of players. Medical cabinets now have a 66% chance to have 1 or 2 painkillers. Weapon workstations have special text when an unmodifiable gun is trying to be modified. The main menu and the operational guide have been optimized. In the operational guide, inertia was added to panable objects, stopping them from spinning forever. And settings have been fully revamped, bringing in a whole slew of changes like borderless windowed mode, toggleable explosion screen shake, changing SCP spawn preferences, the return of the classic remastered theme, Oh yeah, and being able to seamlessly change all your settings in-game, like graphics, controls, and everything else. Now, a lot of these changes aren't really too important to the average player, so I'll only note the notable ones. Vitality providing immunity to unintended status effects was fixed. Purple candy now properly provides damage reduction. The shotgun no longer does extra damage when multiple hitboxes are hit. The F1 menus for Scientists and Chaos have been fixed. The double jump glitch has been finally patched. The Is This Thing On achievement, aka using the intercom, was fixed. And the physics for items have been reworked, meaning smoother behavior even at high pings. So, what are my opinions on all these changes? Well, to put it very simply, I think all the changes are pretty good, but there is some very minor things that could be changed. Like, in my opinion, I feel like 079 getting 50 XP from killing just one MTF/Chaos is a little bit too much, as it really only takes him 5 kills to get from Access Tier 3 to Access Tier 4, and there's usually about 10 people that spawn in a 20-player server, and this happens multiple times a game. I don't think this should be too nerfed, however, because to be fair, with the other changes, 079's early game has been a bit nerfed, and to be fair, killing people with guns should be rewarded, so I think maybe 45 XP would be a good compromise. So let's move on to 106's changes, which are a bit complicated to talk about. So, 106 got a lot of changes done to him, and I think these are moving him away from a stealth character more to an ambush character, with him now leaving stalk faster, and him getting several bonuses to his stalk. I think these are some overall pretty interesting changes, and I'm curious how this is going to shake up gameplay as 106. The only thing I'm really on the fence with is 106's new attack pattern, but we'll just have to play and find out for ourselves how it really feels. I do like the other SCP changes, like 049's room getting updated, that's always nice, and in my opinion 173 spawning in heavy is a welcome change. I did get a few comments on my previous video citing that this change doesn't put a whole lot of pressure of people in light and the guards will be more likely to be killed, but I don't really think these will be too much of an issue because if 173 really wants to terrorize people in LCZ, he pretty much can in the same amount of time he could before with breakneck speeds. Most of the time SCPs go up to light anyway because that's where the majority of people are and they don't have anything to fight back with, so I think it'll be fine. I do really like the 018 changes, Funny Ball Go Fast and Don't Disappear, and the changes to 939's hands make sense and are neat. All the miscellaneous and bug fix changes are pretty good and I don't really see anything being wrong with them overall. Some people might be sad that the double jump glitch is gone, but to that I say, skill issue. Anyways, that's all the changes and my thoughts on the 13.1 update. Overall, this is a pretty good update for the general health of the game, but there's definitely some changes I'm skeptical on, so we'll all just have to play and try it out for ourselves. I hope you enjoyed learning about the changes and found my ramblings about balancing with no prior game design experience at least a little entertaining. If you enjoyed the video and learned anything, then be sure to like and share it around. It'd go a long way. Also, you should totally subscribe. We're a quarter away from 1,000 subscribers, and I plan on having another one of these commentary-like videos for SL come out soon, with a special SL gameplay video coming out soon thereafter as well. There's a lot you're not going to want to miss. Thank you for watching till the end, and have a nice day.